Hi everyone, today we're doing our cut paper project. The kind of paper we want to use for this is printer paper because it's thinner and easier to fold, and this is going to be folded and cut paper, so we want to make sure that we're doing okay with that. Some other things we need are some scissors because we're going to be doing some cutting, some glue, a pencil, and then whatever you would like for color. Okay, so to get started with our bunnies, we're going to, like I said, use a piece of printer paper. Please remember, if you need more time as we're going along, just stop the video and then you can restart it when you're ready, okay? So don't feel like you have to keep up with the video. Make sure to stop and start as you need, okay? So our first step is going to hold it the landscape, sideways, or hamburger direction, okay? We're gonna bring the top to the bottom like this, and we're gonna rub back and forth for our fold. Okay, then we're gonna open it up, and here's our fold right here, and we're either going to cut or tear that with a ruler right on the fold like this, okay? All right, when we have those two pieces cut or torn, we're gonna line it up in a big, long, skinny piece of paper like this. And we're going to take our glue and we're going to rub on one of the ends, the short end, not the long end. And we're going to put the other piece of paper right on top of it like that. Okay, and then we're going to rub, just like we do in class sometimes. We're going to rub so we create a little bit of friction about 20 times back and forth so that glue really sticks nicely for us, okay? Then we're gonna have a long, skinny piece of paper. And I don't know if you guys have ever made a paper fan. It's called an accordion fold, and that's what we're gonna be using today. All right, so to start our accordion fold, we're gonna be turning the paper and folding and turning the paper again. So what I mean by that is over here on this end, we're gonna start by folding that piece of paper in like this, and rubbing back and forth. And I'm gonna do it about the length of my pinky finger. I'm gonna use my pinky finger as a measure, and that's how long it's gonna be, okay? Then remember, I told you, we're gonna turn the whole paper over. And as we're folding, this rectangle is gonna get smaller and smaller and smaller, okay? So I can kind of see it through the other side right here. And I'm gonna fold it the same length, okay? Checking on the bottom, making sure it's lined up as best I can, and I'm gonna rub back and forth. And I can already see my accordion or my fan is starting to fold, to be seen. All right, we wanna make sure we leave it folded, flip it over to the other side. I'm gonna try and see how long I want it to be, okay? And I'm going to rub back and forth. Remember, we're not making the folds all the same way. It is important to keep flipping your paper over so you start getting that accordion, not a stack or a roll fold, okay? Flip my whole paper over again to the other side. I'm gonna fold it again, about the same length, okay? I'm gonna make sure I check here, and I check here and here, so that it's making a nice accordion fold for me. All right, then I'm gonna flip it again to the other side, check it again, and make sure it's about the same size, and that's good. And rub back and forth on this folded side and on this folded side. Flip the whole thing over again, and I'm going to fold it again, that same size about, approximately. Rub back and forth. Each time, remember to turn your paper over to the other side. And mine is kind of a perfect measure. If yours isn't and there's a little piece of paper over here, just cut off that last piece of paper, being careful not to cut your folds. All right, so now we have our accordion fold. We're gonna leave everything folded, okay? And we're going to, these are where the folds should be. And these are the open and closed sides, okay? Leaving it folded with your folds on the side. We're gonna start to draw our bunny. I'm gonna start with a circle right about here. Remember, I want to make sure my folds are here and here on either side, okay? Then I like to draw one ear up here into the corner, and the other ear is going to be kind of flapping down a little bit over here to the side. All right, the paws of our bunnies are going to be where those bunnies connect to each other, okay? So I'm going to draw two little lines for the neck, and I'm going to bring those paws out here all the way to the side like that. Then I'm going to draw, and it's important that those paws come all the way off the page to those folded sides. Then we're going to draw the little belly of the bunny by drawing kind of an oval shape. And the bottom paws are going to come out to the corners like that. Okay, so then I have my basic bunny shape, right? And I'm going to go over that with a marker just to so I can make sure that you can see it really well. All right, the circle for the head, the little bunny ears, the neck. We're going to save the details of the drawing for later. Those paws coming all the way out to those folded sides, the tummy, the rabbit feet, out to the sides, okay? And I'm not going to do any more details of this until we have it cut. Now, important thing about cutting is here and here, you don't want to cut because those are the connection points so that your bunnies are in a nice long row, okay? So when I'm cutting, I'm starting here at one of the paws, not on that paw part, but up just above it, okay? I'm going to slowly and carefully kind of cut out those bunnies, okay? Leaving it folded, holding it so that those folds stay together, okay? I like to turn my paper because it makes cutting easier for me. Take your time, okay? There's that other ear around, holding it so it stays folded and all together, okay? Then here I am at that other paw. Now remember, this is our other connection point right here, so I don't want to cut there. So I'm going to jump over with my scissors and keep on going, like that. All right, then the bottom paws. And then this is the other side where I don't want to cut here. So I'm going to come in here, up and around, and cut that off. Okay, so these two places here and here are the only spot that I didn't cut, right here and right here. Okay, all right, then you should have a line of rabbits. Okay, it's kind of fun. And if you did end up with a stack of bunnies instead of a line of rabbits, what you can do is here at the paws, just use a little bit of glue and glue them together so it'll still be a nice line of rabbits. All right, so then the last thing we're gonna do is give our bunnies different personalities, okay? You can draw the face however you like. I like to do 2 dots for my eyes, okay, a triangle for the nose, a smile for the mouth, okay. The inside of my rabbit's ears. When you're coloring, you're going to want to kind of hold the bunny in place so you don't accidentally rip it. If you want to put some clothes on your bunnies, you can certainly do that. This bunny is going to have a t-shirt. Maybe it's a jersey with a number on it. Maybe this bunny is playing soccer, so he has shorts on. You're going to want to draw some bunny toes here, and then a paw here, okay, and some bunny toes here, okay. I like to make each one different like I did in the example. So you're going to want to define what your bunnies look like. You choose, how do you want your bunnies to look? What kind of personalities do you want them to have? And then when you're all done, add some color.